But sometimes I want to go from this to like, you know. Hello, if you've never seen me before. Hi, my name is Youkeyy, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Not your regular highlight and contour routine. So I saw this on a channel, I want to say it was Teaira Walker's channel, some months back, and it was talking about highlight and contour for chubby cheeks, Exhibit A. I do tend to highlight and contour for my face shape and how I want my face to look, but I'm going to be incorporating a few techniques because you've got to bring the contour further inward. Naturally, I do have high cheekbones, so that also plays a role in how, you know, you get the gist. Some of these are techniques that I was previously aware of but never really implemented, so I'm going to be doing that in this video because if you're like me, and you like food, one day you have 5 pounds less than the other day, and you know, life comes at you fast. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my brows, apply some eyeshadow, and then we'll come back and do this contour and highlight routine for those of us with, you know, fat cheeks, chubby cheeks, or maybe you just ate more pasta than you normally do and now you need to be snatched for an event. So we're gonna take off 5 pounds off our face. So we'll be right back. The eyes are partially done. I'm gonna go ahead and contour and highlight now. I actually like to highlight first. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is before they changed up the names, but I believe this was Deep Golden 60. I'm not sure if they kept a 60 for this, but that's that about that. Okay, I've got to stop saying that because I've been doing that a lot. You guys ever like learn a new phrase and then you just can't stop saying it until you basically beat it into the ground? That's me. So what you want to do is basically center the highlight to the middle of the face. I have a pretty round face. Normally I will take my highlight all the way out here, but that's actually going to make the tops of the cheeks look wide. So you want to bring it in further. In, not out, in. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And it is important to contour and highlight for your facial structure and your face shape. You don't want to contour and highlight the way everybody else is because you want to basically keep things relatively, what is it called? Complementary to your own facial features. So if you're someone with a long face, this is not something you want to do. That's just an example. I mean, you could, because hey, it's your face, do as you please, but usually people with long faces, they want to make their face appear more rounded. You don't want the color to be really harsh when you go in to blend everything out, so you do want to use a contour color that's a bit lighter than what you normally use. That's if you usually use really dark colors anyway. I'm going to take this shade from the Ruby Kisses Cream Contour Palette. Ooh. It's gonna make me look too red. Okay, so that's not dark enough. So, awkward. Okay, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Contour Cream in the shade Deep, and I'm using this darker color right here, and I've already hit pan on this. You want to bring the color right there. Do you see the difference already from this side and this side? I haven't blended it out yet. You want to start from the hairline. If you can, even start like near the ear. I have a pretty prominent jawline, depending on the day. You can also carve out your jawline and go down like this and cut off circulation to the adipose tissue. That's just another fancy word for fat. But yeah, oh, we're not even blended and already I'm seeing the results. So if you apply a shadow here, it will make this portion of the face be more prominent, meaning that your face will actually look slimmer in the sense that everything that is in the darker region, wherever you apply your contour, is going to look like it's receding. Almost like where you would apply blush is where I saw her applying it. Like almost the second half portion of where the blush would go. Before I do this, let me actually blend out my concealer because I'm letting it dry down for too long. In my highlight color up at the forehead, I'm not gonna take it up too high. If you have a really rounded face and a short forehead, you might wanna take it up higher, but I have a pretty large forehead, so you know, I like to keep it in check. Restricted access. I'm gonna try to keep this relatively, keep her in one zone. So I'm gonna bring this further inward. I'm actually gonna take this up a little bit higher not too much. So here's what I mean by contouring for your face. You see the distance between the top of the arch of my brow and my hairline? It's not a lot of distance. So I'm not gonna go ahead and apply contour there. I used to, but there's no point because it's already a short distance. I don't want that area to look even smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the contour up here because, as I mentioned, I do have a large forehead. It doesn't look as large right now because I have this head wrap on. But trust me, it is large and it is in charge. Just be aware that the more contour you add, the more intense everything is going to look. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and try not to get this head wrap to fall apart here. Just going to blend. And you also want to blend into the hairline. Halfway done blending that contour to the forehead area, it already makes my forehead look shorter. And I could probably get away with bringing down a little bit, but not too much. Sometimes I want to go from this to like, contouring and highlighting is not something you need to do every single day. It's not like an absolute necessity when it comes to makeup. So essentially the point of this is to have a contour on the areas that are the widest of the face. Now, what I'm noticing about this technique in particular though, it's taking away my cheekbones. So as I mentioned, I do have naturally high cheekbones, but the fact that the highlight is further inward and the contour is also further inward, it's making me lose some of my cheekboneness, if that makes sense. So what I probably might end up doing is taking a little bit of highlighter and going out further this way. I'm just gonna add a touch. So because I don't want this to get too crazy, I'm gonna take the butt of the blender and blend in between the highlight and the contour. One thing I will say about this is that if you want to give the illusion of more prominent cheekbones, bringing the concealer a little bit down will also help you achieve that. But just make sure it doesn't come down this way. You almost have to have like a triangle in mind where it starts out larger here and then comes into a point here. Think of it that way. Ooh, girl, what is going on this side? Maybe I'm just tripping. You guys already know what I'm about to pull out. My Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 35 Deep. This is Bay and forever will be because it replaced my Laura Mercier and my RCMA. I'm gonna blend out those creases. And I tap off the excess on the back of my hand and then go right in and set. And I don't bake underneath my eyes. I think I've let you guys know that for quite some time now. But those of you who are new to my channel probably don't know. I don't bake underneath my eyes because underneath my eyes get really, really dry. I'm not a fan of a crease fest. And I just press it in repeatedly until all of the product looks like it has seeped into the skin or embedded into the skin. Whatever word you want to use, settle in. God, I love this powder. It's so smoothing. It's crazy. I didn't contour my nose. I just didn't feel like contouring it with cream products. I feel like I can see a line. Just don't like that. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Because I feel like I can see a line kind of coming this way. I don't know. There's something about this that's just... It works. It does make your face look slimmer, but I'm not sure if this works for my face shape and how I like my face to look. So again, you can play around with contouring and highlighting to get whatever desired look that you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes, spray the face to get rid of that powdery look, and we'll come back. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold, and this is my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35. A little bit of that. And I'm actually gonna place it where I normally place my highlighter, which is right around here. But I'm not gonna take it too far out. Or maybe I am actually. Let me just be completely honest with you guys. So for something like this, you definitely want to keep your highlighter further up and not down, further inward and not out. Not too far in though, because it's going to look too distorted, if that makes sense. So you don't want to have a situation where your highlight extends out like that. Yeah, no. Take a little bit of it right here. Definitely do not want to bring that highlighter right in here, especially if you're someone with a prominent forehead like me. The big forehead crew, we don't play with you. And I think I already let you guys know why I use this highlighter technique on the top of the lip. It's because I do not have a prominent Cupid's bow. So doing this middle, side, it really helps to give the illusion that I have a prominent Cupid's bow. I'm gonna use a little bit more highlight, or a lot more. And you see how that highlight brings back my cheekbones a little bit more. Here we have it. This is the completed highlight and contour trial run, I guess, for chubby, fat, succulent cheeks, juicy cheeks, you know, kissable cheeks. Lickable, what, okay. By the way, if you do want to know how I got this eye look, just go ahead and click the little eye up here and it'll take you to that video. It's the Google Chooses My Makeup challenge. That's how I got this eye look here. The thing I love about makeup is that there's no one way to do anything. There are multiple ways you can use to achieve one look, and you can apply your makeup the way you want. You can get the end result that you want. You don't have to look like anyone else if you don't want to. So I do think it's important to highlight and contour for your face shape. It's your face. Do what you wanna do. I'm not 100% sure yet if I prefer this over my usual contour and highlight routine, but I do see a huge difference, especially in here. Maybe next time I'll take the concealer out a little bit further just so I can retain my high cheekbones. But other than that, this is a look. So yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and also comment down below in the comment section to let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that bell to get all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. And follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Snapchat I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Youkeyy_, but I'm also on Facebook and Snapchat as other names. We don't really care about those. Just, yeah. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye. Slash I ate too much pizza last night, cheek slash succulent juicy chips. Okay, all right, it's time to go.